Okay, good evening, everybody, and we are going to start our Wednesday evening meditation. Sorry for the confusion because we were planning to do at the square in Woodstock. There's an event happening at 7. We don't know about it. It's a musical event, so therefore we move to our meditation practice to Emerickson Park. So let's do our sitting. Please find a comfortable posture. Keep your back straight. Gently close your eyes. Take few deep long breaths. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Now send your loving thoughts towards yourself, thinking, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. Now send your loving thoughts towards your family. May all of my family members be well, be happy, be peaceful. Now send your loving thought towards whole world. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Now slowly turn your attention to your breath. Every breath you take in, you take out is taken mindfully. Focus on your natural, ordinary breaths. No need to repress your thoughts. No need to control your thoughts. Let them come and go. No need to repress your thoughts. No need to control your thoughts. Let them come or let them be or let them go. Sometimes meditation seems to be difficult because our concentration is not well developed. To climb a mountain, it takes strength. After you get used to it, climbing becomes much easier. Same with your meditation practice. Therefore, be patient. Keep doing with good intention. How do you feel right now, being here in this beautiful place? Don't feel attached to how you feel. Just observe it. Let it be. When you are watching it, you will see it will change. If you are accepting that changes, that is your practice. You are not trying to keep things where you want. Now observe your mind, observe your body. Your body is relaxed. Your mind is calm, tranquil, and peaceful. Make a strong determination to practice every day, regularly, with diligence and patience. Understand how important this meditation practice. Keep yourself well, happy, peaceful, and balanced. Now monks are going to chant loving kindness discourse sutra to give blessings to all of you, all the people, all the friends who requested blessing and prayers. They all are in my mind. If you have any family members or friend need blessing, think of them while we are chanting. This is a good way to send your loving kindness to the world. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijja panno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta sanang buddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo sandittiko akaliko opanayiko paccantang veditambo vinyuhiti supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho ujupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho nyāya patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho sāmīje bhagavato sāvaka sangho yadidañ cantāri purisa yugāni purisa pungalā esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho āhuneyo pāhuneyo daṅkineyo anjali karaniyo anuttaraṃ kentang lokan sati etena sanca vajjena dukkha tute etena sanca vajjena bhaya upasamintu etena sanca vajjena roga upasamintu tute karaniya matta kusalena yantan santam padang ca sangko uju ca suju ca suaco cassa mudu anati santussako ca subaro ca ampakinco ca sallauka vun santindriyo ca nipako ca ampagambo kulesu gindo naca kundang samacare kinci ena vinyu pare sukino wa kemino hontu sabbe santa bhavantu sukitanta pane bhutanti tasava tavarava anavasesa digavaye tava majjima rassa kanukatula dintava andintaye ca dure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhave sabbe santa bhavantu sukitanta parannikumbeta nāti maññeta kanta cinang kanci bhyārosana ñānañña maññassa dunkamiñcaya mātāyatāniyam puntang eka punta manurangke evampi sabba bhutesu manasang aparimanang mentanca sabba lokasming manasam bhavai aparimanang undang adoca tiriyanca asambadang averang asapantan tintan caran nisinno asaya තස්ස විගත මින්දෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිට්ඨේය බ්‍රහ්මමේතං විහාරං ඉදමාහෝ දින්ටිංච අනුපගම්ම සීලවා දස්සනේන සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු විනෙය්‍යගේ දන්නයි ජාතු ගම්බසෙය්‍යං පුනරේතිති ඒතේන සංච වඤ්ජේන දුක්ඛා උප තුතේ තේන සංච වඤ්ජේන භයාවූප තුතේ තේන සංච වඤ්ජේන රෝගාවූප තුතේ සම්බීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු තේ දුක්ඛප්පත්තාච නිදුක්ඛා පත්තාච නිබ්බයා සෝකප්පත්තාච නිස්සෝකා හොන්තු සම්බේපි නෝ ආකාසට්ටාච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්ඛන්තු ශාසනං ආකාසට්ටාච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්ඛන්තු දේශනං ආකාසට්ටාච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්ඛන්තු ත්වං සදාති.
I think you all have that chanting paper. I'm going to chant first, then you can follow me. Chant out loud, please. Sabbe satta avera hontu sabbe satta abhyapajja hontu sabbe satta aniga hontu sabbe satta Sukhi attanam pariharantu.
Sukhi attanam pariharantu.
Again. Sabbe satta.
Sabbe satta.
Avera hontu.
Avera hontu.
Sabbe satta.
Sabbe satta.
Abhyapajja hontu.
Abhyapajja hontu.
Sabbe satta.
Sabbe satta.
Aniga hontu.
Aniga hontu.
Sabbe satta.
Sabbe satta.
Sukhi attanam pariharantu.
Sukhi attanam pariharantu.
Okay, let's chant all together. Sabbe satta. Avera hontu. Sabbe satta. Abhyapajja hontu. Sabbe satta. Aniga hontu. Sabbe satta. Sukhi attanam pariharantu. Thank you very much.
Okay, how was meditation? Good? Okay, good. So, I think we have beautiful mind. The way mind is working is so amazing to us. Sometimes this mind always thinking beautiful things. When you're thinking all those beautiful things, we are doing beautiful things. When our mind's going wrong, what we are thinking is not beautiful. Then accordingly we are doing all the bad things. So therefore, mind is everything. So when we meditate, what we are doing, we closely observe what mind does. Any time, any minute you lose your awareness, always mind going the wrong direction. You have seen that? Even a moment you lose your mindfulness, something wrong happen in your life. That means you understand this mindfulness is very important for us to keep every day, every second, every moment. So, I am going to tell you a beautiful story. I think everybody like to hear a story. It's a beautiful day outside. So, when I come to this park today, I saw those big trees behind us. So I was thinking how amazing those trees. They are standing tall and beautiful. There is a book in Sanskrit language. When we are young monks, we always studying those books. It's called the Panchatantra. It's a Sanskrit book. That's So that book has lots of stories. Lots of stories. End of the story, always we have a lesson. So I am going to tell you one of the stories. I remember when I was young monk, I learned these stories. You know fox, like animal? What do you know about the fox? Cunning. and right, very sneaky, right? The fox are very sneaky. One day there was a fox. He was wandering around the jungle and he had his lunch. After he has his lunch, he was thinking, now I feel I'm full. Before I go to my next job, I have to have a nap. Then I have energy, then I go to my next hunting or whatever he wants to do. Then he found the big, nice, maybe oak tree, and he was having a nap. He's so peaceful like us outside, having a really wonderful nap. So kind of he's a deep sleep. During that nap, one branch of the tree fall down and hit his head. That means totally distracted his nap. Now what happened? Now while you are sitting and meditating, so the tree branch fall on your head, how do you feel? Oh, how wonderful, I feel good. That's how you feel?
Yes.
If a small one is okay, right? It's a big branch. So then you feel hurt, maybe angry. He's a fox. He was so angry. Why? It was distracted his nap. What he did, he get up and looking at the tree. Now he's so mad at the tree. He kick it. He kick and walking around the tree and kicking the tree angrily. Now he feel hurt for his foot. Then what he did, it's not enough for him, still he is angry. He spit on the tree. Why? He is really expressing his anger. Now still he feels this tree is so stupid, and I hate this tree, it's not enough, I want to do more to this tree. He pee on it. Why? He was so mad, this tree. But still his madness never go away. Now he is thinking, I am going to get the revenge from this tree. I never give up. I will destroy you. You hurt me. You disturb my nap. Now he is walking around the tree and forest. Then he saw two men are walking by. Okay. Then he was listening to their conversation. What he found, they are carpenters. They are tree cutters. Now these two men are talking about cutting a tree. Why? One man wants to make a drum. He was looking for really good tree trunk to make a drum. Then he was thinking, this is the time. This is the time I am going to convince those two men, this is the best tree for you, then they will cut it and they will kill it. Then I get my revenge, then I will be so happy. Why? I did all the mean things to this tree. Then he went to those two men and said, hey buddies, friends, I know you are looking for a really good tree trunk. I know one. Even I know this tree when I was a young, the kid. This really grown. I was playing under this tree. I'm really sure you can cut this tree. Then those two tree cutters, they are believing his word because this fox knows this tree really well. Then they will cut the tree and dig into the tree trunk and make a hole. Now they both are sitting there and thinking, now we have a tree trunk. But we need the skin for this tree, the drum. To make a drum, we need the skin, animal skin. Okay, then one man suggested, here you go, the fox is there. We can kill the fox, we can make our drum. What they did, they grabbed the fox and kill him, skin off and made their drum. That is the story. That is the story. What is the lesson you take?
Don't pee on the tree.
Right. Don't pee on a tree, okay? What else?
Don't sit under the tree.
Yeah. Huh? What is the wisdom you receive?
Revenge only brings more violence.
Sorry?
Revenge only brings more violence.
More violence. Okay, good. When you get angry, you are destroying everything and also yourself. When you are angry, you are destroying things around you, and finally you are going to kill yourself too. That's what happened to that fox. Because he was thinking to destroy other things because of his anger, what he has to do? If it is meditative fox, what he is doing? He has to accept that things will happen. That is the nature of life. Why I get angry with this tree? Tree is so beautiful. No need to get angry. So even our human nature, little things we get angry. Sometimes people are using different words for anger. Sometimes people say, I am not angry, I don't like it. Do you say that? I am not angry, but I don't like it. I am not angry, I am disappointed. People say that I am not angry, but I am disappointed. So anger has different levels. So when we say I don't like it, there is a subtle anger there. I am disappointed. What is that? Little anger there. So sometimes anger has a different words. What are the other words we are using for anger? Huh?
Rage.
Rage. Yeah, it's a big one, right? Rage. What is the other word? Wrath.
Impatience.
Madness. Huh?
Fury. Impatience.
Upset.
Impatience.
Impatient, right? Yeah, lots of words we are using. Therefore, be careful with anger. When you have anger, you destroy your own mind, and also you are destroying everything around. You are losing friendship, you are losing connection, you are disconnect from the world. People don't want to live with you. I remember one woman came to me and said, my husband is so angry. Always, last 25 years I live with this angry man. I'm done. I want to divorce. Sometimes people don't like to live with angry people. I used to be an angry little monk. Maybe still I am, right? Right, sometimes. And so, now I am totally different story. I recognize it quickly. That's the best thing. I know when I was a young monk, because of my anger, I did lots of difficulties and painful things in my life, people around me. So now it's totally opposite story, because I learn about myself, I study my own mind. So how I overcome those difficulties? Closely observing my own mind, and I put an idea into my head, I want to be a good person. I want to be a loving person. I want to be kind person. Otherwise, sitting on the cushion and practicing meditation doesn't make big change. I call it is so boring. Sitting on the cushion doing nothing, or I'm meditating. So I know some people are meditating 30, 40 years, but there is no progress. So in this country there are lots of addicts, right? Drug addicts, alcoholic, and food addicts, and different addicts. I can find, sorry for this, I can find a spiritual community, there is addicts. I call the cushion addicts. They are so addicted to sitting on the cushion. But when they are sitting on the cushion, including us too, okay, not all the human beings. And I know some teachers, when they are sitting on the cushion, they are perfect teachers. They are giving great wisdom. Right after they get up from the cushion, they are most annoying teachers in the world. So therefore, don't addict to your cushion or sitting your cushion. It doesn't help you. So what I am suggesting you today, every day, not the time, how long you are going to sit. the quality is important. When you are sitting, how you understand, how you are figuring out your own mind, how you are observing your own thought, that is important. So sometimes you can park your car somewhere. Sitting inside your car, you can think right. Maybe you can call this my meditation practice. I remember one of our presidents at the temple long time ago. He said, every day when I go to work, I do my meditation at lunch break. I asked, where do you do it? In my car. He go and eat his lunch in the car. Then he does his meditation inside the car. No need to have a cushion. You have perfect seat to practice meditation, right? So therefore always find the place. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, time is not important, but how you observe your mind. When you experience anger, closely observe why I am angry today. Today certain things happen, few things happen in my life. Easily I can get angry if I want. I can be disappointed, I can be upset, I can yell at somebody. I had all those options, right? All those options I had. Then I was thinking, I have so many options. So going that negative direction, am I going to make my life more difficult? Or learning from the lesson from it, move on to peaceful journey? Right after I change my perspective, way I am thinking, things change. So my suggestion for you, very closely, keep your mind very close, and also be friendly with your mind. If you are against your mind, too much control, it doesn't work. So if you see anger, what is your first reaction? I don't like it. When you say I don't like it, you are adding more information to your anger. So what I am asking you, recognize anger right away. Whatever the distracting thought, right away recognize it, then change into the different direction. Then you will feel better. So that's what I learned today. I saw it. I saw they are coming from the distance like demons. I was kind of giving a straight look and those distractions myself. And one moment today even I closed my door. Why I want to close my door? I really want to observe what exactly happening inside me. Something wrong with a person or something wrong with me. Then I saw it is wrong with the person too. But that is not my problem. So my problem is how I am reacting to that situation. So then I realized something beautiful. If I am taking that person problem into my life, I become that person too. Then I have two problems. So then I closed my door. Few minutes, I was sitting on my table. I was thinking, I had to think right. That's why we call it selective thinking. So usually what we do, we think whatever mind wants to think. That's why we are in trouble. Whatever mind wants to think, we think everything according to the mind. But when we are meditating, we are select what we want to think. That's your choice. Now you have to make the decision what you want to think. That's why I call mindfulness is selective thinking. You have to select what you are going to think. But to get into this place, it takes little time. Not little time, maybe long years. Now I am doing it 40 years, still I have to close my door and think. Right? So therefore you are not late. So don't think too much about it. So when you are practicing mindfulness, good thing, those things keep coming, helping us to understand. This makes sense to everybody? So therefore if a tree branch falling off on your head, don't do those things like a fox. So otherwise something dangerous will happen to us. Okay. So I hope you everybody enjoyed. Sorry for that distraction today. Something happening at the square, and so we are here. So now you know the both places. If something going wrong there, that means we are here. So it makes sense, right? Always we are learning. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.